What's up guys, your main man, Stinky Armpit Bass, back in this thing again. Today's a big day. I'm upgrading from my 2015 BX 2550s. Got them strapped on my hippos to whatever's inside this guy. Here's a clue right here. HD 8000. Might be Brazilian, might be changing it up. So, little unboxing vid for you guys, what it's like to actually get one of these guys in the mail. It is really dense, really not like a rock solid hard box, but definitely you can tell there's a manufacturer's box under there. I was actually surprised they shipped it like that, without a lot of peanuts and stuff like that. You think the way that UPS and FedEx have been caught in the past, throwing stuff around, putting them in the figure fours, stand recliner, stuff like that, they would plan on these guys doing that. I mean, the end right here didn't even tape, the side right here is, but yeah, it is the Taramps HD 8000. This is the 1 ohm version. I have two massive audio Hippo 15s or D2s. I can run them to 0.5 or 2 together. That's why I got my two BX 2550s. The Brutus Elite strapped at 2 ohms, 1 ohm a piece, of course. But something I was thinking was, you hear about these amps blown and stuff because people wire below. Really famous for Korean amps and stuff like that. These guys, you don't want to do that necessarily. I got some buddies in some different forums that run them, and some people, love them. Other guys hammer and they swear by them. So actually, instead of getting the 2 ohm version, because I will be wiring at 2 ohms, I got the 1 ohm version. And why is that? Well, the 2 ohm version at 13.8, I think it puts out something ridiculous, like 9,800 watts. With my Singer alternator charging at 14.8, 14.9, I would have to tune this guy extremely low. One cool thing is, by going and getting the 1 ohm version, I don't have to worry about even hitting below the rated impedance of what's stable. They're at 2 ohms. I have a whole ohm to go. If anything, you'll have some box rise, so you'll be way above that. Something I'm thinking about also is if I ever want to change my setup, I have an amp that not only supports 1 ohm, 2 ohm, but 4 ohms. When you get any Taramps line and you get the 2 ohm version, you can't ever wire anything at 1 ohm, or you're going to blow that bad boy. So anyway, to the unboxing. There's a ghetto razor from the car wash, little ghetto razor I found. Let's see. We'll start right here. Bam. Do this guy. Bam, bam, bam. You can tell there was a box they added. Little custom job. And this was off pricefalls.com. I didn't even realize that we knew a Taramps rep, or Taramps, whatever you guys call it. He said he could do it at an amazing price. Now, as far as online advertising goes, this guy was $675 shipped, which is mind-blowing. They do offer an extended 3-year warranty. And, of course, you do get the 1-year manufacturer's warranty. They got it like that, which is awesome. Everything on eBay is HD 8000. You're finding anywhere from $750 all the way to $1,200, depending on who's selling it. So it's $675 shipped within a couple of days. It's actually a really awesome thing. So I have watched a HD 6500 unboxing video before, and they seem to do it really similar. So there's the factory box right there. I'll set this camera down real quick. Let's see if I can get this guy out. Ooh, this thing's heavy. Oh yeah. Cool. This is by far the biggest amp I've ever gotten, and it is designated, he's from Brazil, different technology, 1 ohm, bam, certified. Cool thing is, the advantage to go into these outside of Iphonics and a lot of other major manufacturers that rate at 14.4 is that's going to be, a lot of times when you got your AC on, your headlights on and all that, even with a custom built alternator, up towards 14.9, you're going to be around, what its rated power is before you even start hammering. Now with voltage drop and all that, depending on your electrical, you're going to drop a couple volts. because these are rated at 12.6. This is insane. Of course, the higher the input voltage, the higher the output you get. So that's why I'm running 2 ohms again, the D2s wired together 15s. This guy at 13.8 puts out, I think it's like 6,400 watts RMS. I'm about a volt above that. I'm at like 14.8, 14.9. So should see some good stuff out of it. Of course, I'm going to tune it with my O-scope and all that, and I'll make another video in a minute. Bad boy out of the box. Here's a couple specs for you guys. So yeah, so at 13.8 at 2 ohms, it's putting out 6,300 watts RMS. With box rise probably a little bit less, but I'm also about 14.7 to 14.9, so a lot more than that. So these guys are going to crush these hippos. Cool stuff it came with. It came with a large sticker. I don't do that because that advertises that, you know, if somebody wants to rob your truck, please rob me instead of all these other ones sitting around. So I might put that in my garage or something. Of course, got the manual, and this guy's interesting. He's a little bit more narrow, definitely taller and longer than one of the Brussuit 2550s. You do have push and pull method fans. You have a high pass level and of course a low pass. It is a class D. It's cool. You almost see like the looks like a telephone jack. This guy's awesome. So it doesn't come with a bass remote, which I don't really use anyway, but it does have an indicator, which is awesome. So this guy has got an on, a clip light, and protect. And supposedly I've seen a lot of tests online where if an O-scope shows clipping, that guy's usually dead on, which is nice. And this does have pretty sure it's 1/0 gauge single inputs. The technology again behind these, as opposed to Korean, which are amperage based, is a little bit different. But of course I've got you know, the 2/0 to 1/0 dual inputs coming from Rose Auto Accessories. Check them out up here in North Georgia. Best customer service, best prices anywhere. Of course, you got your tiny remote in the middle. So this is rock solid. It is a pretty heavy amp. And of course, you get your 2 Allen wrenches. So I'm definitely excited. I know I'm going to see a huge gain, and the outputs, the plus and the minus, positive, negative, those are tiny. So I need to get definitely some inputs for those guys. But I'm real excited. Once I get this guy hammering in the next 5 days, I'll do another video. Until then, Taramps HD 8000 1 ohm for the win. Stinky armpit bass out. See ya.